everyone, and this is Hachuurui, and we're in another Minecraft pack. The team and I decided that we're going to change the pack on the main server, and we're going with Statech Industries for a little while. So, I actually already kind of hopped down, and then I noticed this rubber tree here, and I was like, hey, I should just dig my way down, get myself some rubber. Saplings before I go on my happy-go-lucky adventure. Now, this pack is kind of like a modern version of Tech, and it's focused on modern industrialization. I don't think it's as hard as, like, say, GT New Horizons, but it might be on par with, say, FDB interactions as far as, like, recipe difficulty. It's not too bad. And we will be able to, maybe I should kind of separate this a little bit. There we go. Perfect. You can never tell that there was a tree here, ever. That looks horrible. Let's replant a couple of those, and we'll go from there. But yeah, so this is a pack based around modern industrialization. It does have create. In fact, I think you start with create before you get into more of the other technical stuff. And a few of the team has already started. We got Amber up here. It looks like Apex, aka Zypher, is down here in the south. There is Ryan over here to the southeast. And this is... they're black, so I can't see their name. That's probably Rogue. Based off of the name, with this being called the Den, that's probably Rogue over there. So where are we gonna go? Maybe northwest. We'll see. But yeah, we're gonna kind of look around a few things today and explore. And the goal for this episode is going to be to find a place to set up our base. That's going to be our main goal. And kind of pick up some things along the way, and then we'll hop into the quest book as well and see what we see. I'm just kind of scoping to see if there is any kelp out here, because that would be really nice if it was. Get a kelp farm going. And it is already nighttime as well. That's a bother. But yeah, like FTB interactions, like we have these little samples on the ground here that kind of shows us where the nodes are. And the cool thing is like you can right click these samples and get an ore. And that's really nice when you're searching for different ore nodes. I'm gonna go over here. I know it's nighttime and I need to be digging myself a hole, but we're gonna kind of scope out this water area here because I want to see if we can find some kelp. Before I do anything, I want some kelp. That is probably a drowned over there. So we're gonna avoid that. There's a drowned right there. Not seeing any kelp, though. Not seeing any kelp. That was a little unfortunate. I mean, we could probably use seagrass. Actually, I don't know if we can use seagrass. I think it has to be kelp. What is this? Lapis lazuli. Alright. But yeah, so this is a hard mode pack. It is a quest-based pack. It is one that Zypher has been doing a series on for quite a while now. I don't know how far he's gotten on the series. I'll have to double check the streams. But it was one he was working on for a while, and when we were discussing the issues with the Steampunk server, like, they all had the consensus of wanting to swap to this pack. So that's what we ended up doing. Now, as far as our Steampunk series, if I can repair the world, we should be okay. I had an issue where, like, lots and lots of mods were removed, and over time the world just started getting kind of wonky because of all the different generation mods being removed. So I need to do a little bit of work on the world. We'll see if I can recover it. I should be able to. Question mark? Maybe. Hopefully. But, yeah, I'm not seeing any kelp whatsoever. Like, this is like the biggest river I have ever seen. I thought this was an ocean. It was just a really big river. We got a camp over here. I think that's an illager camp, though. Yeah. Yeah, it's purple. That's illagers. We're not going there just yet. Looks like we got a dungeon here, too. Maybe this way? So yeah, our first mission is going to be kelp. Oh, I see a boat. That gives me hope. That gives me hope. I think we got kelp down here. There we go. Alright. We have more than enough to set up a kelp farm. That's what I was wanting. Alright, so now we gotta figure out, like, where we're going to build. I wanna come over here temporarily. Looks like there's a little bit of lava over here. There's some sort of, like, a lava cove thing going on. Kind of stand on this for a second. And while we're waiting for day, let's take a look at the quests. So the first is the welcome chapter, telling you about the quest book, about progression and whatnot. Don't worry about losing the quest book, because you could always open it by pressing F4. It lets you know the difference between Greg Tech and modern industrialization, and one of the big ones was the removal of individually tiered machines, because you can overclock to increase speed, and the removal of a bunch of tedious tools early game. Powerful pipe system, you get access to it very early, ways of generating resources without having to leave your base. So yeah, we got all sorts of different stuff going on here. I'm gonna hold off on claiming that XP just yet. So throughout the book, Statech coins used to craft certain materials. All right, we're gonna not claim that. This is letting us know that simple voice chat is a thing. And hello, drowned. Hi. How are you? How are you? We're trying to talk here. I should like craft a sword. Or an axe. And we'll just do sword. It apparently has the RPG combat mod thing going on here. And there we go. Monster Hunter. Hooray. Oh, iron apple. There's iron under here. That's good to know. So yeah, simple voice chat is in here, so we can talk to each other if we wanted to. This is telling us about the origin and the prospector's pick and such, and basically like the ores out in the world and how that is done. This is letting you know that the chapter quests are separated between required and optional. Quests with circular border are required. Quests with square. Optional are circular border, and required are square. So these are technically required quests. This is explaining about the main progression and how each of the chapters have side chapters. This is basically explaining that we're going to want to do automation, which we already know. This is explaining how to use REI. This is explaining how to use Journey Map. So they basically go through on the quest book and walk you through all the basics, which is actually really, really nice. Okay. So we got a form of inventory tweaks. We get more hearts for having different foods. And simple swords. Oh, so we get a random sword choice here. And I'm over here making a sword. What do I want? Do I want a warglaive? We got a few two-handed options here. Rapiers. A long sword. I like having shields because of the skeletons, so I'm probably... Even though the scythe looks interesting, I'm probably... Although they do have katanas. And we'll go with the longsword on that one. Pack includes all the bottoms you go. So we have some weird, funky generation. Oh, okay, and we have access to having a void portal to build it. A void dimension to build it, if we so want to. That's good to know. That's good to know. So it wants us to get 16 logs, and it is daytime now, so we're going to continue our happy adventure. And I'm like looking at where I follow. I'm looking at this island here, and I'm kind of wondering if we want to build here. Kind of wondering if this is where we want to go. Because it's a nice island. Yeah, it's one of these, like, field things, and the fields do get annoying to have to clear all this prairie grass. Because it is a prairie. But at the same time, like, we have a meteor right here. Ready for us. Like, it's just like, hey, I heard you like meteors. So we got some meteor for your meteor. And, make sure it hasn't been cleared out. It has not. So this could theoretically be a good place for us to build. We have a mountain that we can build into. Go all dwarfy if we wanted. We got iron right here on the island. We got a few trees. Plenty of stone. If we need dye, we got flowers over here. Because it looks like it goes into alum fields. We got a windswept hills. And then we can like build a bridge to like a forest over here. A forested mountain. Over here. We've got a little private like lake river set up. This might be a good place to set up shop. What's over here? I want to take a look at what's over here. Because it's all black and stuff. And I think it's basalt, which might be a good thing for us. Oh yeah, we got more iron here. Yeah, I think we might set up shop here. We got some limestone. We got some marble from Blockus. I heard an oink. I like oinks. Hi. Give me your tasty innards. Oh, we got some sheepies here as well. Oh, we got cultural delights in here too. Okay, cool. Yeah, I think we're gonna set up shop here. I think this island's gonna be our base. So let's make our team. Antisocial. We're going with the old faithful. I want to start claiming our island. Welcome to Antisocial Island. Where the grump reigns supreme. Still need to get the other tip over here. Yeah, we got a lot of iron on this island. I'm not seeing anything else, though. I'm not seeing copper or anything like that. But we got a lot of iron. What are you? Alright, so we got some zinc here. We got something. Oh, butterflies. Okay. Oh, emeralds. Yeah, it's a mountain, so naturally there'll be emeralds here. Alright, cool. Cool beans. Oh, there's copper vein right here. Nice. Nice. That is good. All right, so we have completely covered our island. And we have made our claim. And we are not far from Amber, actually. Because she's got a couple of claims there. But yeah, we got our volcano. I'm thinking maybe we could set this up to be like some sort of fortress of evil. To begin our conquest. Now I kind of want to clean up all these samples, but I'll do it after I've had a bit to set up, I think. I'm trying to think of where I want to dig the hole. So let's get ourselves a pick. Go from there. We're gonna start the getting started, and it has us doing a prospector's pick. A larger deposit down below. That's right, Greg. Tech like Origin is in the pack. Once you find one, it'll last a while. Also, it's worth noting that there are many types of ores for a single type of material. An iron vein will have iron ore and no other iron ore-like ores like GregTech. Okay, so basically he's saying it doesn't have like all those different ores like casterite and malachite and limonite. Iron ore is iron ore. Iron is iron is iron. You know, we should probably make ourselves a little cave hole here somewhere. And get inside so that we don't die a horrible, horrible death. Yoink that. All right, new putt achieved. All right, and that'll light it up while we're also digging out a little bit. But this is good. This is good. We've gotten our initial base claim. in this episode, and we managed to get ourselves a little bit of food. So we've already accomplished our goals. So that is good. They have not changed test recipe. Also good. So we're going to take this. Throw these in here for right now. I'm going to make ourselves some charcoal. Apparently, I got something from husbandry, but that's okay. So we need to punch trees. We need to go and get a whole bunch of trees. I'm going to go ahead and claim all of this now. In fact, I think I can just click this up here, and it will give me all of these rewards. So we're going to do that. We have all these levels. We have a common Statech coin. And we have our void portal. And we're going to leave that in storage for now. I'm going to leave the void portal in storage. Throw that there so we have a little bit of light. Get the start of a tunnel made. Because even though we'll be marking veins overhead, I will probably still set up mining tunnels and stuff for underground transportation. You know, kind of dwarfing it up. But we will see how that works. We will see how well that works. But I think with that, since we accomplished our goals and we got ourselves established, I think what we'll do is we'll wrap up here. And we will come back probably later in the week. And continue where we left off. So with that, thank you for joining me. I just broke my my thing, but thank you for joining me, and I will see you all next time. Goodbye.